I'm headed out on a shoot, and you guys are coming with me. So welcome back to another vlog. You guys were absolutely incredible. I did not expect to see so much love and support on my last video, so thank you for that, and thank you for giving me a chance and checking out my channel. It's just meant so much to me, and it's very exciting to see it grow, and I'm kind of excited too to see where this goes. So I hope this video doesn't feel too repetitive to you because I am sitting in the same spot and I'm going to show you some gear in a second, but I'm also taking you with me on a shoot. So I'm going to show you some of the behind the scenes, and today is going to be a shoot for photography and not videography. So I feel like that's going to be exciting because I've not done a photography shoot in ages, so this is going to be promotional photography. It's for a friend of mine who owns a salon, so I met her back in 2019, and initially she was my client. She was looking for a videographer, and I came over and I shot some stuff for her salon, and I was also shooting for an influencer who was getting her hair done there. So I'll show you some of the old footage that I got from that, but through the years, we've become friends, and I've been helping her with various different projects, and she reached out because she needed some promotional photos because she has a new salon. So it's gonna take me about like 40 minutes or so to drive to her new salon, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. So she got all the girls ready, they're all dressed up, and they did their makeup and hair. So I think this is gonna be a fun shoot too, because we're gonna get pretty creative. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the gear that I'm taking with me because it's gonna be different from what I showed you in the last video, because the rig that I had set up in that last video was for filming. So today it's gonna be for photography. So it's not much stuff, like I'm not gonna take that much gear with me, except I will be bringing lighting panels as well because the space is pretty dark, so I think we're gonna need some extra light, and I kind of want to bring some RGBs just in case if we want to like mimic some sunlight coming through the windows or something like that. So we'll see. I don't know. I've never been there, so I don't really know what to expect. So I also have this. It's my harness that will go around me, and I can connect my Osmo Pocket to it, and I can get BTS. So I'm currently using the Osmo Pocket right now to film this intro, but I'll have it on here so I can get the behind the scenes footage that I need to capture. So yeah, let's show you the gear that I'm going to be using, and then we'll pack up and we'll head over there and you'll see the BTS. And afterwards, I'm going to show you guys how I edit the photos as well. We're going to be using Lightroom and probably Photoshop. So I'll kind of just run through it kind of like in my previous videos where I'll do some screen sharing and you'll see the results. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun. It's a little different, but kind of similar. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Okay, so the camera I'm going to be taking today is the Sony a7 IV with a 24 to 70mm lens. It's the G series by Sony. It's the same one that I showed you in the last video. And I feel like this is just the safe lens that you can't go wrong with because I don't know how big the space is going to be, but since this has so much range, it's going to make my job really easy and I don't really have to worry too much about it. I'm going to also bring my Sony 55mm lens, and this one I really love because the bokeh is beautiful, but I just don't know if I'm going to have enough room because I usually have to get pretty far back if I'm shooting with this one. So I'm going to bring both of these just to be safe. So as for lighting, I'm going to be bringing my LumeCube lighting panels. These are really great because once you charge them up, you don't have to have them plugged into the wall anymore, which makes it very convenient for me because I don't know if I'm going to have access to a bunch of outlets and I don't want to pack a bunch of stingers. So these are fantastic, and you can also adjust the temperature and how much light you want to put out. Also, the stands are very tiny, but they're very tall as well, so they can pack up really well. And then there's also the RGB tube by LumeCube that I'll be bringing as well. This one does various effects, and of course you can change it in any different color, and you can adjust the temperature and the brightness. So this one will be good if I want to mimic some sunlight. I could do it with the panels, but I feel like it would just be nice to have something a little bit extra, so I'm going to bring it just in case. And then I have my bag of just like random items that are usually needed whenever I'm on a shoot. So this is all the stuff in here. It's a lot of hard drives, it's pieces to my Osmo Pocket as well, and of course all my SD cards. I'm going to be bringing those, and I do bring like all my adapters and stuff in case I want to work on it when I'm on a shoot. So yeah, it's just like a bunch of stuff like that, and there's chargers in here, and I also have the V-mount plate that I was missing in the last video. I found it and I put it in here because I'll probably be bringing my battery with me. I'm not really sure yet, just in case, because I might need to charge something while I'm there. So that is everything I'm going to be taking to the shoot. But first, we're going to fuel up a little bit and then we're going to head out. So cheers! cute. And bring it close to you since it looks really far away there. And go ahead and look at it and like mess with it. That's cute. Yeah. Like over top of you. Oh, okay. This is a different one. I might have to stand over top of you if that's okay. I might have to. Oh yeah, I like it with a little more stuff. Okay, so we are back now, and the shoot was actually so much fun. So the girls looked beautiful, and one of the girls was actually a model, so she had a lot of creative ideas, which I feel like really helped me out too. And I know that there's some photos that are going to look really, really good. So I'm excited to see those. And I have my laptop here. As you can see, I already plugged in the SD card, and we're going to check out the photos and see how they look. I feel like some of them are going to be a little iffy because they were so out of the box, but then some of them will be pretty cool. So what we're going to do is start editing. I'm going to be using Lightroom and possibly Photoshop, depends. I do like their AI feature where you can remove the background, so I want to try that out as well. And yeah, I'll do some screen sharing so you can see what I create. So let's go ahead and check out the files. All right, let's see what we've got. The lighting was pretty difficult in there, so I'm really glad I brought panel lights because otherwise I feel like this would not have turned out well. Okay, I found a few photos that I want to show you guys how I edit them because I feel like these are going to be really fun and creative. So I really like this one photo that I captured where she's sitting in front of the wall and she has the magazine in her hands and she has sunglasses on, and the girls like got into position holding like combs up to her hair, and I had them roll up their sleeves so they all looked uniform on either side. So I also really like this photo I got of her where she's holding the magazine. I feel like it looks really cool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit it for her first, where we're going to keep the white background. But I want to use the AI feature in Photoshop and change out the background and see if it would look kind of cool adding some pretty architecture behind it, like some old buildings. I just want to see how it would look, and I think it would look pretty cool because I've been working on my portfolio on my website again, and I want things to look kind of uniform, so I'm going to swap out the background so it kind of looks like I took all the photos in the same place. So let's go ahead and do that and test this out. I really want this to look kind of like a magazine cover. So that's the goal, is we're gonna make it like kind of grainy and kind of look a little bit more like it's on paper. The girls look so good. Oh. Okay, I really like this. I love the background. It looks perfect, and the lighting on her head actually matches the background as well, so it looks really natural. You can see there's little pieces in there where you can tell it was AI, so I'll clean those up, but otherwise, I really like this. I love it with that background. All right, so here are the final results of a couple photos that I liked. I feel like they came out really great, and I like the different background instead of the basic white background, so it feels a little bit more creative to me. And I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing the little bit of BTS when I'm on a shoot, and that you'll check out my other videos and keep supporting what I'm doing here on YouTube. And I appreciate all of you guys who are here, and hopefully the rest of you will subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. But anyway, you guys will see me in the next video. Bye!